In the Dirt with Robert Dalton. Brought to you by
What's up, race fans? Welcome to In the Dirt, day 2 of the 17th annual Turkey Bowl. And my special guest with me right now is the one and only, the Iceman, Frank Waszkiewicz.
How you doing?
So thanks for being on the show, Frank. A lot of things that the fans at home want to know is, how'd you get started into racing?
When I was 12 years old, my uncle next door raced, and I got to go watch him a couple times. And then when I got a little older, one of the guys that I worked with raced, and so he had me go with, and he broke his arm and said, "Here, run the car." So I was young and climbed in the car, and away we went.
So we've seen this car on the show before, this beautiful 77 Pure Stock. Are you the owner, the driver, or what are you to this car?
Yes. No, Julie Shepard and I, we both co-own this car. First time we've had it out, so I'm running it first time out just to get the feel of it. And then it's more of a family car. This is a car that her brothers are going to race it, she's going to race it, I'll race some. I have a 14-year-old daughter that wants to start racing, so she'll climb in this, and this is just going to be more of a family car than anything else.
So do you have another car, or is this the only one?
Yes.
What do you got?
I have, in the trailer right there, I got an A-Mod. I've got a Midwest mod sitting at the house also, and Julie's got a Midwest mod sitting there, and working on getting another late model, but that'll probably be this next year. We'll get another late model too.
Okay, now is 77 your number, or is
that's her number?
What's your number?
Her dad's number. Her dad's number. So she kind of incorporated it into hers. Mine is 37W.
Why'd you pick that number?
Well, it's a funny story there. I used to run 17, and I ran 17 for years, and then I ran 97 because my home track that I used to run at a lot, somebody else had that number. So 37 was one that I went down the list at the home track, and nobody had that number, so I got it. And I had really good luck with that 37 number, and I didn't want to lose it. Went to another home track, and somebody else was there, so I put a W after it, and I ran late models, modifieds, pure stocks, everything with 37W, and I just kind of stuck with it.
So it just stuck. So obviously, you've got a pretty extensive background in dirt track racing. What is your biggest accomplishment since you started racing?
Well, I started racing in 1986.
You're that old?
Yeah, I'm that old. 53. Yeah, 53. You had to think about that one.
Had to think about it.
I was counting backwards. I guess my biggest accomplishment was up in Petaluma, California. Went up there, small little bullring track. This was years ago, and I was able to put her in victory circle from starting in the back. Had a flat tire and had to go back up to the front and ended up winning.
Awesome. That's pretty awesome. I'd have loved to have seen that race.
Yeah.
Last thing I got for you, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
No, I'm kidding. I want to shout out Julie Shepard. She keeps me going on this. My parents, all my kids, my daughter who's in the Navy, my daughter who works over at Mercy. Just so many people help out. We're pretty much, Julie and I are both funded by ourselves. We don't take big sponsorship money from anybody, and we just do it for fun. That's really about it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for being on the show, Frank.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Iceman, Frank Waszkiewicz.